Welcome back to the Sol Show, where we talk about all things Solana TA and a little bit of other things sometimes too. Today is an exciting day. We're having a breakout. First of all, I need to talk about what drives all of this. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a pumping right now. If you direct your eyes to this, one of the indicators that I use is I look at the whole cryptoverse here and to see how they're all doing, if we're mostly seeing green, and oh, we are. And to remind you, this Friday, May 31st, we have options expiration coming up that can drive a big pump. And from how it's looking now, happy Memorial Day to everyone, by the way, in the United States. What's going on right now? We're getting a big pump on Monday. And if this continues through Friday, we're going to have a massive options expiration. And this thing is going to pump hard. And all the indicators on the TA are setting up for it. So fundamental analysis, technical analysis coming together. Currently, I'm using the regular candles because I want to show you how much that this current candle is engulfing. Because we're fighting resistance here. We had a strong resistance at about 169.5, 170. Kind of in this zone between 164 to 170. Now we're pushing through that. As you can see from the Heikin-Ashi candles, which are a lot less deceiving when it comes to showing trends. Take a look here. What we're seeing is a little doji candle here, showing that this is the end of this downswing. So what we got was a 50% retracement. I was looking for a full fib retracement, which would mean coming down to the 50-day moving average at approximately 157, 158. That was my number. And then rock bottom price was about 150 or so. But currently we're showing so much strength after the 50% retracement. At 161, we got a strong bounce. And for anybody that went long there, awesome. But could it go lower? Still could, yes. Okay, let's get back to the 8-hour. I've been following Market Cipher on the 8-hour for the last few days and saying, look at this wave that's forming, and we're going to get that green dot. Boom, we got it. And look at how we're starting to pump now. Exciting stuff. On a high time frame, like the 8-hour, this is significant. We've had this rising VWAP, the falling wave, the green dot, and now here's the pump. And as you can see, on the 12-hour, we also have a trigger wave. Rising VWAP, trigger wave, everything but the money flow. But you know what? If you look closely, zoom in here, boom, money flow is coming back. This is something to take note of. So let's take a look at this entire pattern, going all the way back to mid-April, April 14th. So we had this lowest anchor wave on Cipher. Then had a pump up to April 23rd, went up to the neckline, boom, back down, and we had a higher, you might call this a trigger wave. You could. Because this wave on May 1st triggered this massive run from the low 120s all the way up to 189. Boom. On May 20th. So that was May 1st to May 20th. Just 20 days. Massive rally. 60% rally in 20 days. Isn't that an incredible thing to be a part of? And right now, we may be setting up for something even bigger. Let's look at the weekly time frame. This is an indicator that I frequently use. This is the Rex oscillator. And let's look at what it's done previously on the weekly time frame. The bigger the time frame, the higher accuracy that you're going to have, the more significant that you're going to be seeing. So you just really focus on this. So let's take a look all the way back to October when we started this rally. Let's look what the Rex oscillator was doing. You see the blue line, which is the triple moving average, crossing underneath the simple moving average. Boom, rising up there. And take a look at this gorgeous rally that we set off. In the period of 11 weeks between October 9th and December 25th, we had a 5x return. 500%, folks. Wouldn't you like to be in on a rally like that? And this was indicated with the Rex oscillator doing what it looks like it's going to do pretty soon. Let's look at another significant time when the Rex oscillator really came through for us. Here we are, late February. A massive rally started on February the 27th. Technically, it was already heating up. February 19th. This is basically where we are right now in the Rex oscillator. So let's see how much that pumped. 125% in a 4-week period. How cool is that? 125%. Wouldn't you like those kind of returns in a month? Life-changing. A couple more things I'd like to direct your attention to are some things that I've been seeing for the last couple of days coming together. A lot of times, one of the biggest questions is this uptrend going to continue or is it going to reverse? So what we need in that case is a continuation sign. And as a matter of fact, we got one. What I'm seeing here, here's a low and here's a higher low. And here on the oscillator is a low and a lower low. What that is what's called hidden bullish divergence. That is a continuation sign. So it's tipped us off that this uptrend is going to continue. And there's one more thing that I saw as well. Inverse head and shoulders is not just something that we see in price action. We can see those on the oscillator as well, and that can be a very powerful sign that a swing is bottoming out. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Inverse head and shoulders on the oscillator. And look what came after it. We're breaking the trend. Here is another sign. As this swing was finishing, we have a low, we have a lower low on the price action. On the oscillator, we have a low and a higher low. That, folks, is bullish divergence. So we're dealing with both hidden bullish divergence for the continuation of the larger trend, and we have bullish divergence for the reversal of the current swing. Very good signs all around. So after a 50% retracement, this may be all that we need. Our next resistance, I'm seeing that at about 176. So that's the next significant level to keep an eye out for. And until then, may all your trades be safe and prosperous, and to be continued on the next Saul Hodelman Show.